Chemiluminescence is a chemical reaction that produces light. This presentation will show examples of how chemiluminescence works and how it is used. Certain chemical reactions can produce light with little or no heat. These types of reactions are known as chemiluminescence. The flashes of light produced by the male firefly is one example of chemiluminescence. These photos show swarms of fireflies lighting up the night. Light produced by living organisms such as fireflies is called bioluminescence. In a chemiluminescent reaction, the reactants generate a product molecule in a highly energized state. This high-energy state is called the excited state. This diagram shows how a chemiluminescent reaction works. Three reactants, A, B, and C, react to create energy, which is transferred to molecule B, raising its electron to form the excited state, B star. This excited state, B star, releases its energy in the form of light, and returns back to its normal or ground state, B, in a millionth of a second. At the same time, two other new products, D and E, are formed. The photos at the top show a group of light sticks. Glowing light sticks work by snapping the stick to release the chemicals, and start the chemical reaction. They are popular with both children and adults, as shown in the photo. Now, let us discuss the chemistry of light sticks. When the light stick is activated, hydrogen peroxide is released, and it rapidly reacts with a molecule called psyllium. The structure of psyllium is shown in the diagram. It is known as an anhydride type of compound. Psyllium was originally synthesized by chemists at the American Cyanamide Company. The light stick also contains a chemical with the name 9,10-diphenylanthracene. We will refer to it as DPA. DPA is known as a polynuclear aromatic compound because it has 4 benzene rings connected together as shown in the diagram. The energy created by the reaction of psyllium with hydrogen peroxide is transferred to the DPA, raising its electrons from the ground state to a higher energy level and creating its excited state, as shown in the diagram. In the diagram, the excited state of the DPA molecule is shown in blue with an asterisk. The energy of the excited state of DPA decays back to the ground state within a millionth of a second, as shown in the diagram. That energy is released and emitted in the form of light. Chemiluminescence also has an important use in criminology to help solve crimes. Criminologists use a chemiluminescent reaction based on a chemical called luminol. Luminol has the structural formula shown in the diagram. Criminologists use the reaction of luminol with other reagents to detect blood stains at crime scenes. Luminol is used in a solution containing hydrogen peroxide, which has the formula H2O2, and a small amount of sodium hydroxide, NaOH. All blood contains the element iron with the symbol Fe. That iron acts as a catalyst to accelerate a reaction between the luminol, hydrogen peroxide, and sodium hydroxide to form a new compound that has the structure shown on the right in the diagram. The energy released as a result of the reaction is emitted in the form of blue light. In its use to detect blood stains, a criminologist sprays the solution containing luminol on a surface that is suspected of having blood stains. If blood stains are present on that surface, a blue glow will appear, as shown in these photos of a bloody footprint and bloody fingerprints. Images such as these can be used by law enforcement officials in their effort to solve a crime. This presentation was produced as a public service to help middle school and high school science teachers develop experiments, presentations, and demonstrations that can be used in their classes. More science experiments and demonstrations are available on the Tops of Santa Clara Valley website, www.topsofscv.org. TOPS, Teaching Opportunities for Partners in Science, is a program aimed at stimulating greater interest in science by middle and high school students.